going to a musical theater. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are here to play some D&D. It is the Jasper campaign. We're on our alternating weeks, so we did this 2 weeks ago. We did the Valley campaign last week, and now we're back around to Jasper's. So here in a minute I'm going to turn it over to Lance in the DM seat, but before we do, just a couple quick announcements. First off, we are down one player tonight. Steph had something come up last minute. We hope everything is turning out okay with that. We will hopefully have her back next week. So this is going to be a little bit shorthanded tonight, but that's okay. Also, next announcement, all of the video content that we do does wind up on our YouTube channel. So, as always, if you haven't already gone over to hit like and subscribe, do so. If you're here on YouTube and found the video on YouTube, please be sure you hit like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications and you'll always know when we put new content up. It is sort of scattershot. Sometimes I forget, but I always try to keep up. It doesn't always work though. So if you turn on the notifications, you'll know when I catch up and make sure everything is out there. Also, you can keep tabs on our Discord server. We use that to let you guys know what the schedule is going to be any given week. We do sometimes have stuff come up. We do sometimes have to cancel. And then sometimes it's pretty last minute, but whenever that happens, we try to let you guys know using Discord. So be sure that you are tuned in over there. Still haven't made any decisions on if we're leaving the platform or not. We'll let you guys know if that ever becomes a thing and we need to direct you somewhere else. So in the meantime, keep tabs on the Discord server for these streaming schedule, and you'll always know when we are going live. So that's going to do it for me. Anybody else have any other announcements they need to make?
I don't think so.
If not, we will turn it over to Lance.
Alrighty. Who wants to give us a recap?
I have more notes than I thought that I did. So if you would like, I can. I do, however, have to figure out my own handwriting. Let's see. Briar guides us after we talk talk Mervale into letting go of the giant sword. Yep, that's the thing. Dear diary.
And that is where we got lost.
Yes. Yep. Briar got us lost. But that's okay. We've already cleared some of the aggressive stuff. We set up camp. I forget. I don't know how to play games. Oh, yeah. But Mervale told a fun story, and I pretended to be a fan goblin, and then we partied until Turi passed out. Quiet night, but Turi's water skin is alive? Seriously, so alive. It wanders off before the next night's camp. Our camp sucks. Mervale reflects with us. Turi tells us a story about gods. Briar tells us a story about salad forks. In the night, there's a horror movie thud drag coming closer. It's the water skin. It's slowly killing itself, maybe? It relieves it. He relieves it. There we go. And we go again. Next night, the water skin leaves and comes back almost too late, tattered and beaten. We made it back to the city, and then Nate happened.
Nate had his spiel. We weren't there for, so
yeah,
who
Nate
knows
happened.
what happened there.
Not sure what happened there. Briar's book becomes sentient too, and is a slut. Turi now has a baby cockatrice and a sentient tinderbox. Mervale realizes the rod is doing this. It turns my pouch into crystal, the dresser to stone. We gotta get this to Frederick. We go. Cartoon style, yes. Orid nearly melts a bag into the center of the world. Frederick and Finn try to control our weird. The rod gets locked up, the book gets belted, and we get paid. That is where mine left off. I feel like there was something else that happened, but
No, not that.
that was about it?
I stopped taking notes after George hatched, so that one little bit on our first night. Turi climbed a tree to scout and found north, so he was able to guide us out of the woods.
Ah, yes, very important to Keith to point out that it was
Yes,
Tori that
it was
managed
Tori.
to...
It was Tori.
If he got us lost into the woods, you might as well get us unlost out of it.
I got us lost getting in. Briar got us lost getting out.
Yes. Yes.
Even though I was
No. We were lost the whole way we were in the forest.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have been paid.
We have been paid.
You are at Frederick's Manor. Briar had asked for directions to the brothel, and with her directions, she and Orid saunter off to go explore the more seedy side of what Jasper has to offer.
That sounds about
Leaving the three of you.
Well, that was a weird experience.
Yeah, does that kind of
That's
stuff happen to you
not
guys
Merveil.
often?
Sorry.
Ha ha!
Ha! I was doing a different voice from the other Jasper game. Ha! Well, that was an interesting experience, I will say.
Yeah,
But we got
I'd say so.
We got paid and got the job done, so.
And we have a George.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how this goes, but don't go.
I mean, bird things are so ugly. They're
Just
cute when they're that age.
Yeah, but
be
this
nice.
is you also have to remember a thing. If this thing bites you, you could turn to stone.
Eh.
We'll just train him to be nice.
Yeah, we can.
We.
Yes, we. This is a group thing.
We're a group now.
I mean, we have been traveling together. Isn't that kind of how it works?
I don't know. I've never been part of a group like that before.
I'm gonna look over at your goblins.
They're not here.
Oh, that's right.
But no, you can reflect on what we said with the goblins. But I suppose what do we want to do?
Well,
Do we want to deal with the rest of the eggs real quick?
you probably should.
We're not keeping them all.
I mean,
Yeah,
There's George.
I suspect George is going to be a handful enough for us,
Oh, okay.
but also, I'm not sure what we do with the rest.
I know some people who would probably like to purchase them.
I know the
Buy
same-
things like this.
I know the same people you're thinking of, and
Right.
I am conflicted about giving the eggs to them.
Why?
Because I rather suspect they'll turn them into trophies and not in a great way.
No. They'll use them to study for future encounters with cockatrices. Cockatrices? The verbiage of a cockatrice.
All right, I just... I'm conflicted. Let's leave
That's
it at
fine.
that, but I suspect that they might be the best place.
Well, if anything, we can at least get some answers there.
Yeah. Do you think we would do better? I'm trying to decide how I want to say that because I don't want to be rude.
But please.
Would we get better results if it was not you turning them in? Or are you also trying to increase your standing with them and hoping for good results by turning them in? Or are both of those things true?
I imagine both of these things could be true.
Okay.
But, I've sort of tarnished my reputation with the Bloodhawks, so...
I forget. Have you told us how? I don't remember if you've told us that story or not.
as you were, I'm a teller of stories and whatnot, and
I've noticed.
boisterous of myself.
Yes.
and his voice sort of changes from the boisterous down to sort of what you would assume his normal is. And let's be honest, I may have exaggerated a detail or two about my exploits and made a fool of myself.
I see. Okay, so you are so you're trying to prove that you're not all hot air.
Yes, that's probably a good way of putting it. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
If you would like to do the talking, that is fine by me.
I don't know that I'm the one to do the talking.
I
Is
can
the
do it.
problem. You know what?
Well, I suppose we don't have anything to lose. I mean, this can either go very well or very poorly. But I don't think there's anyone else in town who would be interested. Would the concourse be interested in some?
How many dealings has Mervale had
None.
with the concourse? And who knows?
You're
Well,
a concourse
I
man.
am a. Is it concourse or conclave?
So it is the Conclave is the organization, but their location in Jasper is referred to as the concourse.
Okay. Well, I mean, yes, I am a conclave man, I suppose. In with the conclave. Oh, that's gonna get confusing.
Don't look.
Not concave, conclave.
Ah.
Maybe concussed.
I
If you
mean,
concuss a person hard enough, then they're concave.
you're not wrong.
Surely you're a convex man.
So clearly we have George.
Yes.
I have one more of these eggs.
Mhm.
Who else did you?
Everyone else should have one, and you had two, but one has.
Oh God, Briar still has hers.
I think she'll be fine. Like you said when we first got them, they were 6 months to be hatched.
Yes, well, George.
Well, yeah, but that was the rod.
Yeah, well, okay. All right, so we have access to 3. I should probably turn mine in at the concourse,
That's fair.
which leaves us with 2. And if we ever reconnect with Briar, and I'm sure we will, I can always deliver hers to the conclave as well.
Yep. Do we want to
So
go do
two-
that now?
Sure.
We have all day.
Sure. Let's go deal with dropping these off. Would you prefer the conclave first or the concourse? I'm really going to get that messed up. Would we
The
prefer?
concourse is the place.
Would we prefer to deal with the academics or the adventuring assholes?
Well, I imagine one of them's going to actually have money. So let's try the adventuring ones first.
Okay.
Not to say that the academics don't have money. It's just they usually put it towards
Yes,
other things.
I suspect any rewards there will not be monetary.
Correct. Perhaps a favor of some sort.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe some more information for one of our jaunts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll head off to the Bloodhawk Lodge.
All right. You guys travel through the city. There is more hustle and bustle than you are used to, even for Jasper.
Well, I mean, we've been in town all of one day,
True.
so
Then for me, it's more hustle and bustle of a normal day.
Yeah. Well, although Mervale is aware of what happens on the morrow, so he is not
yes.
surprised by this.
That does remind me. There is an opportunity for us to spend our money tomorrow. The market day is tomorrow.
yes, I believe that was mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Once a month, everyone gets together at the caravan yards. Is that where at the caravan yards, and sets up booths in little areas and sells common goods to everyone. So
Oh,
would
common goods.
common goods, yes. You're not going to find anything magical here.
I was thinking more along the lines of trying to sell the eggs there.
I doubt you could probably sell them, but probably not for a decent amount.
Okay.
These are more of the common folk
All right.
trading in trinkets and common goods. These are, I would say, very uncommon, and
Yes, I would think
people
so.
like the Bloodhawks or maybe the Concourse would be a better place for them. So
Sounds fair.
That sounds like it could be a fun time.
yeah.
I would be up for that.
I'd be up for exploring and seeing what was there.
Yeah.
Certainly.
You can definitely find a lot of stuff you wouldn't be able to normally acquire in a normal wander around, so.
Yeah, and I've never actually been to like a market. So
Yeah.
it'll be a new experience.
I've certainly never been to a market like this one, I suspect.
Probably not.
So it will be a new experience.
Yeah, definitely.
You arrive at the Bloodhawk Lodge.
Mhm.
You head back inside. Upon entering, who's leading the way?
I suspect I will. I suspect I will let Marvale go first, but I'm going to be very close to his right shoulder,
Okay.
making it very clear that he's not solo this go round.
So as you step
Brayden
in,
has to pull out the book because I have to remember the specific title for the man I'm looking for.
as you step in, several of the Bloodhawks are in the lodge, and they turn and see you. And one of them says, "Well, if it isn't Mervale, what brings you over to our little neck of the woods?"
Well, Lance, for Braden's sake, who would I be trying to speak to about this? Would it be the Lore Master, Hunt Master, Blood Master, or Weapons Master?
Either the Lore Master or the Blood Master.
I think we'll go with the Lore. We'll go with the Lore Master. I was wondering if the Lore Master was in.
I believe so. Is there something that you need from him?
Well, on our last adventure, we came across some things that perhaps you would be interested in.
I see. Sure. Well, if you'll just wait there for a moment, we'll...
With that, I'm going to make sure that George is visible.
Yes, I'm sure that we'll be able to bring him out.
Hi.
And he steps away and heads off into a side room. As you have made George more prominent, you draw a lot of eyes from the Bloodhawks in the room, and you hear a murmur go out amongst some of them.
Is whispering good? Whispering's good, right?
Whispering is
Depends
good,
on,
yes.
Depends on the context, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I don't know whether they're... Do they look impressed or...
Confused.
like keeping the eye on in case that thing gets loose?
Two things can be true at once.
I am also keeping a very close eye on George, and
After a few minutes, the Bloodhawk steps back out again, and with him is a very wizened old elf. The skin is tan and stretched taut over his body, very wrinkly, slightly emaciated almost. He looks more like he has leather as opposed to skin on him. He wears a very fine sort of tribal headdress, very simple robes, and he slowly shuffles out.
We have met him before. He's the one we purchased the information of the
Yes.
Yeah.
the cockatrices and basilisk stuff.
Gotcha.
So.
Gotcha.
He shuffles out and comes over. What is it that you have for us, then?
I'll go into my pack and I'll haha. I don't say that, but that's Braden getting it. Well, we happened to come across a nest of cockatrice, having slayed the cockatrice that were around, and happened to find a few of these, and I will show the cockatrice egg that I have.
Are you pulling yours out as well?
Yeah.
Interesting. And what, pray tell, were you hoping to do with them?
Well, we are where the Bloodhawks study all manner of beasts and the like in the Earth Scar. So we figured perhaps you would like to purchase them from us for your future researches into the matter.
Except that one. That one's George.
Yes, one of them hatched.
And you're planning on keeping it?
Yes.
Oh, he's so
Good
cute.
luck. I think we would be interested in acquiring such specimens.
We also do have some some cockatrice beaks and glands as well, if you wish to purchase those as well.
We would certainly be interested. May I inspect the eggs, please? He will take both eggs. He holds them up to either side. Listens to. He will hand them back to each of you. If I may see the beaks and glands, please.
I show him.
He will open the bag that they have been stored in, which smells a little rank. And he will inspect them. He reaches in and pulls out one of the glands, and squishes it slightly between his fingers, drops it back in with a very wet thud, and closes the bag and hands it to you. We would be willing to pay 25 gold pieces for each egg, and an additional 25 gold pieces for the alchemical reagents you have gathered for us.
Are you saying the whole bag for 25?
Mm-hmm.
Certainly 25 for the bag of ingredients, yes.
Is that a fair price?
Is that a fair price? Can I insight check to
Sure.
see if he is being fair?
Mm-hmm.
Can I assist?
Are you proficient in insight?
I am.
Sure.
Then you roll. Because I am not. Unless... How would you like us to do this? Can I just get her...
You get it. You
Okay.
opted to do it first, so you get the advantage.
Fair enough.
Real pretty.
It was the same roll twice. I will use saving face.
Okay.
Which doesn't help because there's only 2, so an 11.
As far as you can tell, you honestly have no idea what the going price would be for
no,
these.
That's fine. Yes, I think 25 for the ingredients will work out fine. For myself, I will give my egg to you.
He'll take the egg from you.
I'm gonna put both that 50 to me, just for now. We can split that up later.
She tried to decide if she thinks he's trustworthy. Can I roll an insight check?
Sure.
Oh, that's good. 18.
Trustworthy. He doesn't seem to be. He seems to be being honest and open. He does not appear to be hiding anything.
She's still gonna look at him weird. Not on purpose. It's just
Mm-hmm.
kind of how she is.
Mac.
You're good at this. you're better than me. Oh. Ah! He's a good starer.
Yeah.
I haven't had a staring contest in a really long time.
I don't think I've ever seen him blink.
I don't think he ever did. It took me a minute to realize that, but yeah, I don't think he did. And then I was laughing, and it made me cry. So I blinked.
I think he's staring at you, wondering if you're going to sell the egg that you have.
Oh. We really only need one George.
We will take that from you. Jonathan, fetch them their money, please. And the other Bloodhawk will head off. The lore master will not thank you. I'm sure our blood master will find these interesting specimens. And he shuffles off.
Good day.
Good to meet you. Okay.
Jonathan returns shortly
Oh,
with
yeah.
a sack of money.
Oh yeah, money.
Yeah.
He
You gotta
just
get paid.
well done.
Thank you.
He sort of breaks eye contact and awkwardly heads off. And as soon as he does, he heads over to a table where a few other Bloodhawks are, and they put their heads together and start talking.
So, so far business is concluded. I'm going to very sort of subtly grab your elbow and turn us and just walk us straight out the door.
Yeah.
All the while, also keeping
Mm-hmm.
George in view and scritching my little cockatrice head. Shoulders up, or head up, shoulders back. Just very sort of presenting the air of competence.
How's that going for you?
Yeah, we'll see.
Here you go, and I'll hand you 25.
All right, thank you, sir.
Seeing, no offense, but you're probably not going to get much from the concourse, so might as well at least you get a share and
we'll see.
a donation for the Concord, perhaps.
We'll see.
Well, they're literally right over there across the street, so we can go.
They're our next
there
stop.
next.
So, I'm trying to decide now who. Let's see.
Have you met anyone in the concourse?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, we have.
Okay.
I don't know that I've got notes on who was where. Oh, yeah. Concourse outpost of the Conclave. Oh, look, there it is, right there in my notes. Governor. That's not who I'm looking for. I don't know that I've got a name. Conclave.
Well, I suppose we can just head over there and hope for the best.
Yeah. I mean, I would. Tori would remember. Keith obviously doesn't because I didn't write it down. But we'll head over that direction. I know I've got a key, or whatever the. Oh wait. No, that was my professor. Yeah, so I've got a key to the library at least. Probably once we get there, I'll check in with the person that runs the conclave.
So you step through the main entrance. The concourse is laid out. There's sort of a big interior courtyard, and there's lots of different rooms that adjoin off it. You step in, and you know where the library is.
I feel like that wasn't the only place we went, though. I feel like
You also were brought into a security office when you first arrived.
that's where I wanted to head first.
All right. You head to the security office.
I'll sort of knock on the door. Hello?
There is a long pause. And then the door opens about this much. And the man behind it says, "I'm sorry, can I help you?"
Yeah, I was just wondering where the best place to... Who best to visit, the best place to take a bit of spoils that we've brought back from out in the wilds for study? Would I just want to see the librarian?
Roll me a persuasion roll.
It would be... That's going to be a 6. Because I am just as awkward. Tori is just as awkward as I am.
What kind of spoils?
So I'm going to reach down into the bag and lift out the cockatrice egg.
Go see Master Bywaters.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry if we interrupted. Where is Master Bywaters?
One moment. The door closes. You hear more shuffling. You hear the sound of metal clanking and a very heavy lid of something being dropped. And then the door opens, and standing there is the head of security.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Down there, third door on the left,
Mm-hmm.
through that room, first door on the right."
Okay. Third door on the left, first door on the right. Got it.
And he shuts the door.
Can I peek around him and see what the big claim
Make
is?
me a perception check.
Nosy, nosy. 13.
There is a large chest that had been dragged out into the center of the room.
Ooh. No.
Pleasant chap.
That's the best encounter that man's ever had in this campaign.
He's seen things.
Things have been done to him
Oh, poor guy.
that have restricted access.
Some people made poor choices.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Okay. And so I'll turn and sort of follow his directions down third door on the left through the room. What is the room
So
that
the
we're
first
passing through?
room that you enter into is a large sort of... It's weird. It's like a lab, but there's no equipment, but it's all of like... It's like a clean room, or like a... There's like smocks hanging, there's sinks and basins where you could wash. It's very strange, and there's just a door on the other side.
So as I'm crossing the room, my pace gets slower and slower. And it's like, I wonder if we should.
If we should what?
I'm suddenly curious if what we're going into is a sterile environment. That we should dress appropriately.
We weren't told that, so...
Right.
Hey, we were told by the head of security.
Yeah.
Super sterile.
Looking around, does it look like we're heading in a direction where the gear that's on the wall might be needed?
So that you don't know, there's this room that you have entered into, and then there's one door in the center of the wall on the opposite side.
Is it open or closed?
Closed.
I really don't like this.
Why not?
Because I don't want to go busting through that door and introducing all sorts of things that aren't supposed to be introduced to whatever is going on beyond it.
Who would you introduce that you're not supposed to? I mean, he told us how to get here.
He did. Hang on. I'm going to go over to the door very carefully. Is it locked?
No.
I can bust open the door if you can't.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. You know what? We weren't told this is. Yeah, that's fine. We'll plead ignorance and open the door.
So it is a hallway,
Uh-huh.
and there's a door on the left and a door on the right.
Okay. Door on the right. Is that one open or closed?
It is closed.
So I'm gonna just knock.
Hello, Mr. Sir.
Miss Man.
Miss Ma'am. Good person.
Is it unlocked?
Mhm.
Terribly sorry if I'm interrupting anything and open the door.
So as you open the door, it is a long room that is packed full of alchemy equipment. There's like stills that run across the ceiling. There's reagents jam-packed everywhere. And there is a man standing on the far side, his back to you. He has a white smock on. And he is currently working with some equipment on the far side of the room.
Okay. I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm going to anyway. Hands to ourselves.
I'll just stay right here.
Burfield says, I'm not going in there.
I'm not going in there. I am a very large man.
Mac, what are you going to do?
Well, I just figured I'd follow you in.
Okay. Hands and tails to ourselves. and I'm going to very carefully sort of walk down and I'm going to not muffle my feet so that he can hear me coming. The last thing I want to do is startle this man.
As you're heading down, you see there are places where there are scrolls and diagrams open. There's a couple places where up against a window there are diagrams of anatomy and other things showing. There are things bubbling. There are things smoking.
Uh-huh.
You walk across the room and he does not seem to respond to you.
What distance when you say across the room?
30 feet.
Of course.
You see as you get closer, he picks up a set of tongs and carefully using the tongs picks up a vial of something and lifts it up, and then you can't see, but it appears he slowly, and you hear and smoke begins to billow out in front of him, and he stops and puts the vial back. You are now close enough, you hear him say, interesting. And he searches for a scrap of paper and a quill and starts scribbling things down as you arrive at him.
Lance, how tall is this man?
About 5'11".
Okay.
Not gnomish.
He's not a gnome.
It's
okay.
not Archibald.
Okay. It's like, oh.
He's magically restricted.
You
from
know
this
enough
thing.
about alchemy to
Yeah.
recognize that where Archibald was doing something you've never seen that shouldn't have worked, this is
Okay.
what it should look like.
Gotcha. It's like, okay. Does it look like he is still, like, shoulder deep in the experiment, or does it look like he's coming to a stopping point?
Hard to say. He is scribbling on what is it's maybe the back of a page that was torn out of a book.
Back of a Wendy's wrapper.
Yeah, basically he's scribbling something down on some scrap of something that he found, while this grayish smoke that is slowly turning purple is billowing up into the air and then falling and sort of cascading down around him.
That is quite
Oh my goodness!
the reaction.
And he puts his quill down and spins around and sees you. So he has, goggles up to here.
Yeah.
It's a white. It's the full,
Yeah.
mad scientist.
Yeah.
Oh my good heavens!
In our defense, I knocked and called out and did not muffle my footsteps, but you were engrossed in whatever
I
it
am
is
so
you were
sorry.
doing.
Please. And he looks around and you see him pick a stack of books up off a stool, and he puts it out and offers it to you, and he looks around and clears some off a little step stool. He clears some flasks and some other equipment and puts that down. Please have it. I'm terribly sorry.
And I will gesture to Mac to take whichever seat she wants first.
And Mac, trying to be careful this entire time because she's got the weird dinosaur legs, has looked like she's been doing the potty dance the entire time, just trying to balance on her weird, like, dinosaur feet. Oh, thank you.
And I'll take the other seat.
Good heavens, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize I was... And he begins pulling off these leather gloves. I'm sorry. What business do we have to discuss? Which meeting is this?
This is an unscheduled meeting. We happen to have been out where...
I see.
You didn't forget.
Yeah, you forgot the meeting. We were directed to you by the head of security. We are adventurers who have just returned to Jasper, and we brought with us, and I'll reach down, pull out the egg.
His eyes light up. Oh my. Man,
Of course.
he'll gingerly take it from you. Hold it up. My, that's a sizable specimen.
And I'll reach down and grab George and set him up in my lap.
He's a cutie.
My. And he sets the egg down, and you have a brief moment of panic because his attention is now on George, not on what he is doing. But he sets the egg down, and luckily it begins to roll further away from the edge. How old is he? And he begins to reach out towards George.
He hatched. He hatched. Was it yesterday? Day before?
This morning.
This morning.
Sure.
Yes.
This is remarkably large for a. This must be quite
there,
a clutch.
There was a magical artifact involved.
What, pray tell, sort of magical artifact was involved?
Well,
Oh boy.
I will say only that we were tasked to retrieve it. I didn't inspect it that closely, and it has passed out of our possession.
A pity.
It animated stuff.
Yes.
It is. And tell me, when you found this clutch, how many eggs were there?
There were 5. 1 has hatched. 2 have been sold off to the Bloodhawks.
All of the same steely blue?
Yes.
How interesting. And he pulls a book over and flips to a random page and absent-mindedly begins scribbling down on a page that has already been written on. And begins scribbling down, and you see him trying to sketch a...
Ah, yes, the King James Bible.
Yes. And he turns the book...
How do you keep it all straight?
Sorry, keep what straight?
All the writing on the page.
What writing?
That's how.
Okay.
So interesting. I wonder... He sets the book down. He sets the quill down. And he turns around and begins looking, and he grabs a vial of some sort of granular something off the shelf and pops it open and pulls a pinch out and turns towards George and begins... yes. Puts it back, corks it. What can I do for you?
We were just wondering if you would be interested in that egg and perhaps the one other that we have.
Certainly. Absolutely would I be interested in them. Yes,
Okay.
yes indeed.
And just out of curiosity, what would you be, what would you be willing to pay for them? Or keeping in mind that that any sort of recompense doesn't necessarily have to be monetary.
You're willing to barter?
Indeed, we are.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Perfect, because my budget has been run a little thin this last quarter.
I could see why. Yes, I assume reagents are quite expensive.
Yes, they are.
Let me see.
Brayden knows this.
What can I offer? Here, that man, he goes across the room to a large, curio cabinet filled to bursting with bottles of things. And he opens it. Let me pull up my Dungeon Master's Guide, and we'll see what he offers you. Mervale, are you witnessing this from across the room?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sort of like standing at the threshold because I know Mervale is bolsterous, big, and not the greatest in dexterous abilities, so he's just gonna...
Didn't stop me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not
he's
sure that that's a
totally
vote of
Doc
confidence.
Totally Doc Brown.
I am at least still holding on to my tail.
Yeah.
Which might also be one of the reasons it looked like I was doing a potty dance.
Yeah, because
I would also like to congratulate you, Keith. You have made it further into the concourse than anyone else has been allowed.
Well, it helps when you don't just straight up lie to the head of security and pretend like you were invited there when in fact you were not.
Ah,
I mean,
yeah, that'll
I
make a
was
difference.
part of the conclave before, so it's like I know how this works.
How does one become a part of the conclave?
I was in college.
Druids go to college?
This one did.
Didn't
Okay.
know that was an option.
He
for
rummages
druids.
around
It's
and
a
pulls out
college.
2 bottles of a
Also that.
liquid
Ooh.
and a long, thin leather case and sets them down. He says, I would be willing to barter.
Mm-hmm.
I can offer you for both eggs
Mm-hmm.
this potion of resistance,
Mm-hmm.
this potion of water breathing, and this wand of magic detection.
Can I insight check him and make sure that all
Sure.
of these things are these things?
Sure.
You got 25 gold from the Bloodhawks. He's gone far
Oh,
beyond.
heck yeah. So that's 17. Honest?
He believes that what he is offering you is what he has said. Now, it doesn't take a genius to look at the state of his lab and
Right.
think, hey, it's
well,
maybe what it's supposed to be.
That's fair.
But he is under the assumption that that is what these are.
That is quite fair, I believe. Okay, Lance. Since Steph is not here and she had the other one,
We can send her a quick message real quick.
yeah, would we have? I mean, I assume we would have probably made arrangements, knowing what we were going to do, to have her other egg.
Okay.
So we don't have to go track Briar down. We've got
Actually-
both of them here.
If you want to subtract that 25 gold that I gave you for
Okay.
part of that,
Yeah,
we will put that in a pot for her later,
yeah, that'll work.
and then we can share the potions and wand.
Okay. So I believe that is quite fair. And so I will pull out the other one and hand it to him very gently.
Yes.
And
And he walks over and puts one of them, it's not on, but like the ring that would hold a flask for a Bunsen burner,
Yeah.
he sets one on there and then opens a book and moves something and like wedges it in and puts it there. Wonderful. I'm sorry, I did not catch your names.
my name is Turi. I was actually in I was actually in the conclave back in Glasssphere.
A man of learning and education.
Indeed.
Wonderful. Always happy to see new young minds.
I'm not going to name drop my professor because he was weird even
By their standards.
Even by their standards.
Standard.
Yes, of course. We fell into this almost quite literally. In fact, fell into this clutch of eggs, and I thought it only right that the conclave profit by our.
Certainly.
Fortune.
If anyone asks
Mhm.
where you got those, and he motions to the
Mm.
items,
Mhm.
it'd probably be for the best if you just left my name out of it.
Mum's the word.
Understood.
I still don't know
understood.
your name anyway, so that's fine.
Ah, well, should you need to find me again, I am Professor Bywaters. Professor Edgar Bywaters. Happy to make your acquaintance.
And yours, and I will gather up the 2 potions and the wand case, and we'll see what they are later. Very good to see you, and we will get out of your hair.
Oh, please, don't leave on my account. It's wonderful to tell me.
I just don't want to hold you up if you've got another meeting you need to get to.
And he spins around because smoke has been coalescing this whole time and has begun to solidify an outer layer on the cabinet where he's working. Oh my heavens, my experiment!
Lots that. So I come along. Good day to you.
Yes,
Nice to meet you.
thank you very much.
I'm McClunka, by the way.
And
Great to meet you.
and I'll sort of grab you and say, I don't know how we did there, but maybe we did okay.
I like him. He's kooky.
He you know, yeah,
What's fun, Cookie?
actually, in his own way, he rather reminds me of my professor back in Glasspear.
It's a good thing.
I liked him well enough.
Well, good. I've never had a professor.
Eccentricity is not something to be looked down upon, I've found.
I don't even know what that is.
Kooky is fun.
It means you have tenure.
Yes.
Inspiration.
Yes, you're right. Very much so. Well, okay. I feel like we did okay. I will want to check all of these to make sure they are what he said they are. But, yes, I feel like that was quite profitable.
Yeah. I will now apologize to you. I did not think academic researchers had money.
Well, he
well, not
didn't.
money, but
He didn't.
willing
but-
to just give those away. So
So we'll see. Again,
I eat my words.
well, don't do that just yet. We'll see if they actually are what he said they
Of
are.
course. Shall we leave now?
Yes.
Leave him to his work.
We'll leave him to his work and wander about the city, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Okay. So we'll exit the concourse.
Yeah,
building.
so we'll exit the concourse. So where to now, my fine friends?
Well,
What time of day is... I mean, it's still early in the day,
I'd
isn't it?
say
Yeah.
it's probably noon.
Yeah, you're at like 11 a.m. noon
Okay.
maybe.
So where to now?
Oh, there's not anything. Well, I might need to go to the bank. Where is the bank? Never actually been. I am there before.
Is there a bank?
I don't think it's one of the numbered ones.
It is not on this one.
Okay.
So he's going to make one.
I know where it is, but I haven't finished getting you the one that has all of the
Mercantile.
mercantile shops and everything. I have circled it.
Where have you circled it? Oh, right there. Okay. I'd like to go to the bank real quick, if you guys don't mind.
No, that's fine. It's probably past time that we each have our own accounts there anyway.
Unfortunately, it is quite expensive to make an account here.
Oh. Okay.
You have to pay to have somebody.
Well, you have to have at least a certain amount of money put into the bank before
I see.
you can have an account. Because
It's exclusive.
yes,
Gotcha.
So you lead them across town to the Thorncast Bank and Exchange.
well, like across the street and behind some buildings, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh right, because you're at the concourse.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Doth one forget? Okay. Guess I'll go in.
So stepping in, it's a fairly small building. It's a small lobby. There's a counter with a cage around it, and as you step in, there are 2 tellers currently working. No one else in the bank, so as you step in, one of them looks up and says, "Ah, hello! How can we help you?
Yes, and I'm gonna look through a couple of pockets. I'm gonna pull out the letter Frederick gave me. I have this.
He pulls out a small golden letter opener. Pulls it out. 1 moment, please.
Yes.
And the halfling hops down off his stool that is like, keeping him at like head height for you. So
This is like it's very Gringotts, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Very green.
He pads back and you see him begin flicking through ledgers. And he begins making some markings in the ledger, and then turns to you and says from across the room, 1 moment while we fetch you your funds.
Thank you.
And he goes through a door in the back. Have you two come into the bank with him?
Yeah.
It's not as extravagant as you might have expected. It is nice, but it's not super. There are other buildings in Jasper that are far more
It's like
fancy and well off than this one.
It's like small town British nice bank.
Yeah, exactly.
I still don't have the I still don't have any idea based on that what it looks like.
Oh, sorry. No, I watched a lot of Midsummer Murders.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, a lot of small town murdery stuff. So
I think this might very well be the first time Mac has ever been in a proper bank. I'm sure, like, there are probably some kind of bank-ish things maybe on the islands, but not like this.
Not like this.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is also Tori's first time in the bank, as there is really only one main bank in the Red Bay Alliance, and that is the Thorncast Bank and Exchange. Braden, how much was it?
200.
Okay.
I just wrote in my notes that we go to Gringotts.
That's fair.
That's basically what it is. Yeah.
It takes probably 5 minutes before the door opens again, and he returns with a small sack of coins, and he sets it down for you. Thank you for doing business with us.
Yes, thank you. For Braden, is this just in gold or is this in
Platinum,
Oh, piss.
as you did not specify.
No, I did not. We will.
You're just lucky he didn't bring you a trade bar.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, I didn't specify, but I was like, they'll just use money. Okay. Well, let's go.
Oh. Well, all right.
All right.
So where to now?
Well, other than that, I think that concludes most of our business, right? I think that's all we had collected, correct?
I'll be honest, I don't
so.
even know what business I can have. So.
Well, I mean, the business in selling the stuff that we had acquired on the
Oh,
trip.
well, that part, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's most of what we have, unless you want to sell the stuff that he gave you, but that seemed important.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No.
Especially not without first making sure it is what he said it was.
Other than that, I don't necessarily need anything else.
I mean, it'd be nice to sort of wander around and look and see what's available, perhaps.
Yeah. Most of the big stuff will happen tomorrow for the
Yeah.
market, but I suppose some extra tourage of the town to wander around and see what there is. So.
I didn't make it this far before, so
Yeah.
this is a good way to kind of see things.
Also, see if we can find some lunch.
Yeah.
At the thought of lunch, you smell baking bread.
Ah, yes, that way. This would be from, what was the name of the bakery called again?
Which one?
What were the name of the bakeries called again?
As you follow your nose, you arrive outside a small store name that has a sign sort of over the door that says Whisked Biscuits.
Ah.
Well, we can stop here for lunch, I suppose.
Whisked
All right.
Biscuits. Yep. So, we'll go in and get a bite to eat.
As you step in, it's fresh baked bread. They have a small counter where they have some, baked goods set out. There are some muffins. There's a tray of biscuits, some bread. And as you step in, there's a plump woman behind the counter who says, "Oh, welcome! What can we get for you?"
Well, let our eyes gaze upon what we see first before we can decide. You have such an abundance of things. So.
I was
Thank
going to
you.
ask what's good, but
No,
apparently
please,
all of
I
it
ask.
is.
It smells
Is there
so good in here.
anything on special today that is particularly excellent?
Oh, and she will reach in and pull a plate up and set them down. Fresh bear claws.
Ooh.
That doesn't look like any bear claw I have ever seen.
Then you haven't seen very many good bear claws.
Not rar. Not rar. They're
What other
they're
kind of
sweet
bears?
bread. They're
Why do they call it bear claw?
Because it looked like
Because
a
it
bear is
looks like
stretched.
She holds it up for you because it looks, and you can kind of see how there's the main part, and then there's these little lines, so it may look like a
Oh.
bear claw, maybe kind of loosely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I kind of see it now. I kind of see it now.
She sets it down and says, "I have raspberry and cinnamon."
ooh.
How many has she got in front of him?
A whole plate.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I can't decide.
Then one of each.
One of each, exactly.
Make that 3 one of eaches, so 6 in total.
She will hand each of you a stack of pastries. 5 silver each, please.
All right. I've got it, and I'll pass over a gold for me and
I'll give her
Mac.
silver.
Oh, thanks. I'll get it next time.
okay.
I guess we'll exit out and we'll munch as we go along.
The pastries are warm and flaky, a little buttery.
Little
They
almondy.
either have a raspberry jam filling or sort of like a cinnamon butter filling.
Little almond taste too.
Yes, so
Yeah.
something new for both of you.
Mhm.
They both have a slightly nutty, almondy, hearty taste to the bread itself that you have never experienced before.
It's not.
Japan.
It's not wheat bread out here, is it?
It is, but the wheat here is different.
I see. It's quite pleasant, actually.
Because we don't have a lot of space to grow the wheat. Someone along the way enhanced the wheat to yield more,
Okay.
and has sort of, because of that, given it sort of a nuttier flavor to it. So like
I like it.
a usual grain is about, size of your pinky. The grain here is usually about that size round. So
Gotcha.
allows us to have a lot more grain just in general, and just slightly
For
changes the
reference, if
flavor.
anyone wants to do any reading, look up Corson wheat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Player Danny just figured there was marzipan in it. I'm like, oh, that would explain a few things. No, that's okay. Or French pan, whatever. But, yeah. So, you realize by how she's eating it that pastry might not have been something that I have encountered frequently,
Mhm.
or at least not outside of being served with other things that you just put it up.
Yeah.
To savor it, she's wrapping her lips around it and pulling a little bit off so that she doesn't just put the entire thing into her face and mistasting it. So it's like an awkward horse
Okay.
kind of a
Yeah.
situation.
Hmm. Don't know what to do with that, so I'm just gonna let it go.
I just, while I was sitting here thinking about it, I was like, how would she eat it? So, yeah, you don't have to do anything with it. It's just what you've got.
So, just as we're walking by, I pointed out a bunch of the main spots, like taverns and stuff like that. Can I start pointing out some of the shops?
Sure, what district are you in?
Let's start down going the main thoroughfare down from the Oaken Tap southward.
All right, so as you're going, you guys pass by...
I'm not going to worry about marking it.
Yeah,
You'll
I'll
have
get you a map that has them. But you guys would pass by Urzen's Forge. It's right kitty corner across from the Oaken Tap.
Which one, the square one or the round one?
The square one is kind of like a diamond triangle shape.
Okay. Maybe we can know it. Yeah, let's go in and see how Urzen's doing.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him since we left and since we got to town, so guess we'll enter.
So you guys
Urzen's
step in, and Urzen's shop is set up. When you were here last, they were still in the process of preparing it, but he has several racks with weapons displayed. Several suits of armor have now been sort of put out on display. In another little section, he has some tools and some other more utilitarian options, and there's a little display out that has sort of more ornamental filigree type pieces. As you step in, there is a little bell that rings, and you hear, "One moment!"
Take your time.
I forgot what his voice sounded like.
He's done quite well for the place.
Yeah.
He has.
You also all notice that across where sort of the shop counter is, hanging up on the wall behind it, still sheathed, but there are 5 weapons that have been hung up to display.
And are displayed?
Well, they're still in their sheaths,
Okay.
but they are...
Okay.
They're prominently.
Yeah.
Yes, but
No.
the blades of all of them are still wrapped in dragon hide.
Yeah. I remember when this place used to just only sell nails and horseshoes.
Have come up in the world a bit.
Yeah.
After a moment, you hear the sound of someone coming in from a sort of side door that, from the sound and smell, you assume leads out into the forge itself.
Right.
And this big, burly, black dragonborn steps through and looks up and goes, "Ah! Friends."
It's good
And
to see you.
he comes
Good to
over
see you.
and reaches to shake your hand and stops.
Ah, yes.
Yes. We've had some adventures.
That's George.
George.
George. Yeah.
Yes. We found him in the jungle.
Forest, but I
No,
got Braden
no,
got the reference.
He's George of the Jungle now.
You eat?
Not this one.
No.
I guess we did kind of. Didn't we eat some of the big bird?
Yeah.
No? Okay, never mind. I made that up.
No.
We ate the eel dogs.
That's right. We
Yes.
ate the eel dogs, not the big bird.
You pet?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
We'll see how long that lasts, but I'm hoping that I can domesticate him.
Familiarize him.
It'll be good to have a petrification chicken on our side.
The look on his face, you feel like you might have lost him for a second. There's a lot of big words all at once, but he...
Good
Lost
to
in the
have a
translation.
stone-making chicken.
You good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
You good?
Yes.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's, busy.
Oh yeah.
Good.
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 It's good to know that business has been good.
Very.
I'm gonna start looking, just kind of observing the shop and see what he's kind of got.
So there's not a ton of stuff out, but there's definitely a large section of it that is catered to, weapons and armor. You're not sure how
well he's gonna do in that.
Yeah, it depends, but all of it is done very well.
Mm-hmm.
It's all pretty good quality. It is marked down more than you would have expected, which makes you think that he has been trying to sort of undercut whoever the local competition might be.
Yeah. I see.
But not the special ones.
Those do not have price tags.
I didn't figure.
Yeah.
They are worthless.
Yes.
What is your favorite thing you've made since here?
He walks over to the section that has more utilitarian, and he pulls up and holds up what it's a strange sort of V-shaped piece of metal, and says, "This
What is this?
trough maker."
Ah.
Oh.
Plow?
Yes. Yes.
Plow. Okay. Very nice.
Long time since I make.
Oh, you like it a lot.
Good to be back to early.
It looks good. Good quality. I forgot I speak Draconic.
Well, importantly, you do not speak
That's
his
right.
dialect
Yeah,
of
he
Draconic.
speaks different Draconic than me. This is beautiful. Is there anything of interest that I should take note of that I might want to come back and buy when I have enough money?
Is that a question for Urzin or a question for your DM?
A question for my DM.
He's got lots of weapons out.
What's he got in the filigreed section that you were talking about?
So in the filigreed section, he has a lot of more delicate pieces. So one of them is like almost like a wire basket, but made of some. You're not sure if it's steel or something. Maybe a little bit more pliable. There's like some ceremonial armbands. There's a dagger with a very fine ceremonial hilt and sheath that goes with it. Lots of more ornamental pieces to things. There's some like brooches that are very nice. There is a large shield that's hanging up on the wall that doesn't seem to necessarily be for sale, but it's a super ornate and like inlaid shield.
How much does he have a price tag for like a brooch that one could use for like a cape clasp?
One of the ornamental ones?
Yeah.
15 gold pieces.
I'll support him. I'll pay 15 gold for an elemental brooch piece that I can use for the cape in my
Yeah.
thing. So, this does look wonderful. If you wouldn't mind if I can purchase this. Yeah, I'll give him 15 gold.
He'll take your gold and hand you 10 back.
Oh.
And pocket the rest.
The confliction of I want to support you.
Goodwill support.
Oh, well, thank you then.
Well, we will certainly talk you up to everyone we know.
Yes.
Good.
Wouldn't even have to give us a discount for us to do that. You realize.
Discount make friends.
We were already friends.
Discount keep friends.
You will
And
lose us.
and for flavor, because I have yet to pick this. For some reason, I think this little brooch is going to become my holy symbol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I think I like that flavoring. How do you spell Urzin, by the way?
E-U-R-I...
E-U?
U-U...
Okay.
R-I-Z-I-N.
Well, I botched the heck out of that, but she wouldn't know how to spell it either, so it's appropriate for her notes.
Oh, sorry, there's not an I. It's U-R-Z-I-N. My bad.
Okay, so I'm basically there.
Urzin.
I just put an S instead of a Z.
So, Urzin, how much would a really nice great sword end up being? Roundabouts. I know I can't afford it today, but I want an Urzin original one day.
One day soon.
He strokes his chin and thinks while Lance pulls up his notes on how much things should cost. One sec.
Because I think a greatsword is like 50 gold. But I think Urzin's stuff is masterwork, if I'm not correct. If I'm correct.
Yeah, one sec.
Oh, my thing doesn't tell me how much stuff is.
Mm. 6,575.
Okay.
Wow, you were trying to some
I know.
some deep water there for a second. 6, 5.
No, we won't do it. We won't do it.
Make special for you.
When I have that, then I will come back and I will order an Urzin special.
Mm.
That makes me happy. I'll have a piece of art as my blade.
Yeah.
Yes. Functional.
Functional art. It'll be a good blade. That's exciting.
Will indeed.
Mm-hmm.
You do wonderful work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be back soon. But we wanted to see
Good.
how things were.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. She'll like...
And he'll wrap you in a giant hug. And he'll clap you on the shoulder and say, "Be safe.
As
Watch closely."
yes, I will watch George very closely.
Okay.
All right, and wandering away.
Yeah.
Let's see. Heading out of Urzin's. You heading down the main road. You don't see anything remarkable until you get to the intersection. At which case, on the northeast corner, there is
The L-shaped one.
yeah.
Okay.
There is another bakery called Born and Bread, Bread. On the other side is
I believe that would be the fox and the feline, correct?
yes.
And that's a tavern?
It looks like it.
The bear claws didn't fulfill us enough. I'm sure we could go there if you all are interested.
I'm always up for a new culinary adventure.
Sure. We can go in there for lunch.
Okay.
So you guys head into the Fox and the Feline. This is the first time any of you have been there. It's not as nice as the Oak and Tap. It has a more lived-in feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Would I know that if this is like the most popular one just under the Oak and Tap?
It would depend. Oh, like you mean popularity? Like there's the Oak and Tap, and then the next most
Like if
popular?
people can't afford the Oak and Tap, this is like the next place people would go.
The next place, if people can't afford the Oak and Tap, so out of towners or people who
Right, they usually stay at
out of towners would wind up at the Fox and the Feline, but more popular overall, if you can't afford the Oak and Tap, you go to the Sober Priest or the Red Swan.
which are okay. Which are in like the more neighborhood
Yeah.
sections.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more residential part of.
Well, might as well give it a go and see what it's like.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
yeah.
We're going to which one?
The fox and the feline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you step in. It's fairly nice. It's about what you would expect from a tavern. They have added embellishments to try and make it feel a little bit more upscale. There's like, purple silk drapes over some of the windows, but it doesn't really fit. It still feels a little bit like you're trying to put window dressing without actually doing any of the work to make it feel nice.
But this one's more Irish pub instead of
Yes.
the Ritz.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
And so you guys, it's also not like when you step in, a serving girl comes over and asks you, but there's no like menu. There's just whatever they have in the pot today, and it's just a flat 5 silver pieces from each of you, and they'll dish you up a bread bowl.
Yep, that's fine. Yep, I'll have that for lunch.
Sure.
That sounds delicious. I want the bowl.
So they dish it up for each of you at sort of the communal hearth in the tavern area, hand it to each of you, and then you just sort of find yourself a seat.
Find a spot. Okay.
It's not super busy right now, but there are a few people that
Yeah.
are coming in and out. The food's good. It's hearty. It's nothing particularly special. Again, it's not the Oaken Tap.
Right.
It's definitely a step down from that.
Which I will not be saying out loud, but I will be thinking it really, really hard.
Yeah, but they know.
They understand.
Yeah.
It is interesting. Their prices are comparable to the Oaken Tap. Just, it's not the Oaken Tap.
But
Right.
yeah. Okay.
I'll pay for that.
I'll cover us since
Oh, you got it?
yeah.
Okay.
So how much?
5 silver pieces per person.
So
I'm just going to quickly convert some gold to
Gold
silver
and a half.
just so then I
Yeah, that's
have
a smart
that
way to do that.
available.
So 10 silver is a gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do that.
So Terry, if you don't mind me, while we're eating,
Mhm.
if you don't mind me asking, what did you study? Because I wouldn't feel like nature would be something academic.
Well, under normal circumstances, you would be right. But my professor back in Glasssphere was sort of more in tune with that sort of thing than a lot of the other professors. He wasn't exactly mainstream. His classes weren't the most popular ones. But he put me on to a lot of the what would you call it? How would I describe it? The more primal aspects of nature, sort of a naturalist, but not in a spiritualist, I suppose you would say, but not in more of a nature bent.
Okay.
So in some ways, yes, I studied my druidic arts at college. It's not the most traditional druidic path. I'll be the first to admit.
That's fair.
wait.
Hmm?
Can I study sorting
There
in
are
college?
there are war colleges. Yes, you could learn.
I know
Many people first pick up sorting in college.
there's a military college in Carth.
Yes, there's a number of institutes that could teach you how to use weapons and how to box, how to be a general, if that was where you were so inclined.
Oh, I don't know about war, but battle.
Mm.
Like battle and war are two different things. War is so political and
True.
Mm.
messy. Like I like the idea of being able to contribute should my people be under attack, but like that is probably the only condition that like war would appeal. But battle on the other hand. So general maybe not, but skilled swordsman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are schools that you could go to for that, although I mean, you've, I'm sure, seen your fair share of battles, or at least claim to. Correct me if I'm wrong, but sometimes experience is the best teacher.
True.
Or can be,
Yeah.
so long as you survive the experience.
No, that's true.
We've seen him see battles before.
Well, I come from a large war band, and their experience, they get experience from a lot of, through combat itself and not being taught necessarily.
So what brings you to these parts and away from the place where you grew up?
Well, there wasn't necessarily a place we grew up. The band sort of wandered.
Okay.
But kind of, it's a long story, but I guess the short of it is there was a restructuring, and I was decided to leave for my own good, and made my way here.
They found another guitar player.
No, my the head of our clan decided that those surrounding him were the reasons he kept failing, so he decided to clean the fat off of the good meat, in metaphorical speaking. Yeah. So.
Oh, wait. So, when you said band...
Yes. Yeah, yes.
Warband.
Warband. As in, like, plunder, pillage, raise villages.
Tribe.
Yes, that word.
That one I follow.
Yes.
Like, I just thought that you were saying lyrics. Okay, that
Yes.
makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to be really impressed that you also played music.
No, I'm not very musically talented, so.
I can teach you chants.
My fingers are too big for instruments, so.
War chants are fun. Or I
I
guess
know
battle
a
chants.
few of them, yeah. I know a few war chants.
Yeah. We
Tambourine
used
would be
battle
okay.
chants.
Yeah. Never had a tambourine before. That's not exactly something a tribe has.
True.
Though we did somehow get a gnomish tuba at one point.
How did that work?
I'm not sure.
How-
Just a bunch of the war band came back from a raid one time, and they had it.
Did it only take one person to play it, or did you have to have three?
No, we
people
used
to
it as
play
a cooking pot.
If inspiration was a thing.
Right.
100%. That's... Now I just can't help but imagine an Omish tuba. And it delights me to no end,
I was
especially...
imagining a tuba, except it takes 3 people because it's also a hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, it's
I like
on
it.
wheels. The guy at the back is blowing through it while the other two are pedaling.
But
And
using it
It's
as
a
a cooking-
5-man band with one instrument.
But using it as a cooking pot's even better.
Yeah.
Yep, I love
Listen,
that.
we don't know what it is. It was just it was made of metal
made of
and it
metal.
holds stuff.
Yeah.
So clearly, you use it like a cooking pot.
Can't do it with the saxophone, it's too holy.
Yeah.
So.
That does make more sense.
So yeah, just made my way here, and so.
Why here instead of someplace else? Did you have things you were looking for?
Well, I was after leaving the war band. I was sort of the small group I was with sort of did not have a great winter, and we just happened to make our camped in a pretty bad spot, and by the time spring came, there were only 4 of us left, so we made our way here, and I almost died.
I know that feeling.
You've met how I almost died. Mistress Locke happened to see a hobgoblin and 3 goblins patrolling around.
I see, and did not give you a chance to
No.
make friends.
But luckily, the 3 people who were still alive of my group happened to talk her out of it. So, the boys saved my life that day, so... And then Mr. Slock decided to take us in.
So hobgoblins aren't generally...
No.
Not generally, no. They're
Most of the time we see a hobgoblin more of aggressive military people who raid and pillage places. So
Don't dwarves do?
to be fair, all races do.
it's just, some racial profiling of goblins and hobgoblins. So I've worked a decent amount trying to make it so I'm at least allowed in town. So
Well, I haven't seen people... Well...
The Bloodhawks are an outlier.
Yeah, I haven't seen people turn their noses up at you
Maybe
too,
she's
too
my
badly.
professional-
no, I've done
Right.
a lot to the last 10 years to try and work my way through that. So
Honestly, I kind of forget that you're not just, Eh.
Says the
Just a
giant
guy.
dragon lizard.
Says-
Exactly.
That's a giant dragon lizard.
You're just a guy.
yeah.
Fun guy to be around.
Yeah.
Your stories are funny.
Thank you.
Your goblins are funny too.
They are something, aren't they?
They are pretty great. How'd you get them? They just...
They're after the warband sort of decided to cut some losses and whatnot. A small group of us sort of traveled, and there was this goblin mother and her 3 kids who were traveling with us, and she didn't make it past the winter, and I made sure that the 3 kids were all right, and sort of started taking care of them on the way, and made our way here. So
Oh, so they're like your kids.
yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
So-
that's sweet. Oh.
It certainly does put things in a new light.
Yeah. Well, that's where the magnificent comes from. I used to tell them stories about this large armored gentleman who wields massive weapons and roams around and saves people, and they sort of started seeing me as the magnificent, and then you've seen what I can do. They sort of started, I guess, the more they believe it, the more it allows me to do things.
Reveal.
Yeah.
Take 2 spell points.
Is that how gods work? Enough people believe in them enough that it makes them powerful?
Maybe, but I only have 3 goblins, and I don't know if that's...
Well, you're also not a god.
No. Listen, I don't know how it works. It just happens.
It's just neat that if like you get cool abilities because they believe in you.
Oh, believe me, the first time I did it, I almost shit myself. There was this deer I was tracking, trying to get some food. I stabbed it with a dagger. It exploded because my dagger did thunder
Oh.
and did like a smite. So, that was a shocker. And only because I told him that the Magnificent once smote something so hard that it was like the clap of thunder.
That's kind of awesome, though.
Believe me, you should have seen me the first time I cast a magic spell. I've never seen so many feathers.
What did you...
I almost... There was a cardinal in the way.
Ooh.
Oh.
What's a cardinal?
Little red bird.
Okay.
Little crest on its head.
Yeah,
Points
the
very
red
specifically
demons.
at the ground.
Demons.
Listen, they might have different names for birds. The red one.
All birds are demons.
Tiny feather demon.
Yep. All birds are chickens.
Anger chicken. The red one must be
Like
anger chicken.
it's like the goblins and hobgoblins. It's sort of the birds are surveillance of the government, but it's all birds are demons just hiding and surveilling
Hiding
us.
and watching you. New goblin folklore. All birds are secretly demons.
Hold on, I have to start making a list of goblin folklore.
Right?
Elwick was once upon a time. We gotta
Yep.
make some lore somehow. Thunder. Thunder.
Fanta.
Fanta.
It's a different thing entirely.
Drink tastes like orange. Just. I don't think I understand how magic works.
That's
Neither do I.
that's okay. Very few people do.
But now I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah.
Worked for you guys.
So, why are we don't usually see a lot of Dragonborn come through? I mean, there's been like 5 in the last year.
I was about to say,
Considering
Urzen.
That's what I mean. Is like Urzen and his wife. I count in that, and it's just like we don't often see Dragonborn this far from your homeland. What brings you all the way to Earthscar?
A boat.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
A boat. First it was a boat on water, then it was a boat on wheels.
Why are you here in the Earthscar?
Oh, well, we have not established that fully yet as far as the lore.
You two talk amongst yourselves. Come
Yes.
here, Danny.
Ah, sorry. Keep meaning to.
Oh gosh.
So-
Go ahead.
So Braden, did you know that we run 2 campaigns on this channel?
Yes.
The other one is our Valley campaign, which has
How
been...
many episodes were we on the Valley campaign, by the way?
Goodness. I don't remember.
Are we like 145?
We are over 100, certainly. But
Yeah.
we've been doing that campaign for... You're our historian. How many?
Since COVID.
So... Has it been that
It's
long?
been 5 years.
It's 5 years.
Because
we've
we
been doing
did
the same
we
campaign.
did 2 years of Chult.
Right. So, if someone wanted to catch up on all of that, where would they go?
Well, first you go to an insane asylum because that's that's
Of
too
course.
many hours.
Of course.
But just our YouTube channel, Casual Cactus, Casual with a C, Cactus with a K.
Mm-hmm.
Plus several other one shots
several
we've done. So many one shots.
One shots and other campaigns, including the Tomb of Annihilation, and which is where we started with our streaming, wasn't
We
it?
did, yeah. And then we did Delirium's Domain.
Delirium's Domain, which Danny ran.
Which is fantastic, by
It's
the way.
so much fun.
There is also Delirium's Domain 2, which you are in.
Yes, we are. We're doing it as... It started as a way for Danny's brother to get some playing time in, but he swiftly got too busy, so he hasn't been part of it for a good long
I mean,
while.
I can understand.
Yeah, I absolutely can understand. We are all people with real lives after all, and so we sometimes have to, change our priorities.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of other things on his plate. So, but we do have Delirium's Domain 2, which is a current campaign. Delirium's Domain 1 is completed, but it is all out there.
It is like a good 20 episodes. If you want to watch some of our content, go to Delirium's Domain. It's very short.
It's very short, but a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's sort of a take on Wonderland and Neverland and lots of other places all sort of rolled into one. Guaranteed you will find something that seems familiar but has a little twist on it. A lot of fun. Glad to be playing in that one again. You know what else we have on the channel that I always love? All of your Braden Miss episodes.
All of my Braden Miss episodes. Which started out as just a funny elves doing a little Toyland
but
thing,
it
and
has become a tradition where every year during December we turn over the channel to Braden to let him do stuff. Tons of fun. All of that is out there on the YouTube channel as well.
If you want to really check out Braden Miss, this last year's was so good.
Yes.
Because we had a space-themed one. We had a cosmic horror one.
We did.
And we did a Home Alone-themed Elves game.
Which was loads of fun. I really enjoyed that one. I think that one was my personal favorite this past year. So yeah, all of that is out there on the YouTube channel, including some one-shots. We've done some stuff that is not playing D&D, but talking about it behind the scenes. Some of those are out there.
A few episodes of that. And that was mostly for our Western Gunslinger.
Yes, our Western Gunslinger. You can sort of go through our design process for that. And if you're interested, we can always put those documents out onto the Discord server. So you guys can look over them and see sort of where that is in its current iteration. Yeah. We've added some things since we did those episodes, and I think it's a really fun, fleshed out class now.
Yeah.
I think any chance I get to play a Western and play one of our gunslingers, it's always a load of fun.
Yeah. Although bullet things has been a real big problem for Jillian in the other campaign.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. So, but
I won't make up names.
as we discussed, I think that is by design.
Yeah, it's by design, because you're pumping like 9 shots a turn, and each shot does like a D8.
Right,
so.
exactly right.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No worries, we vent.
Yeah.
It's good. We talked about all the other things you can see on our YouTube channel.
I was going to say, you talked about how we have another game that
We
we
should
do
ask
have
you to
another
put it on the big screen so I can TikTok it or something.
Yeah, sure.
But I can zoom in and maybe do that if you want me to. Anyway. To remind everyone, I asked Mac why she's in the Earth Scar, and back to it.
I'm looking for family. Kinda.
Okay. Like I said, there's not many Dragonborn that come through, so...
Oh, I doubt that you would be able to see them. I mean, I'm sure if we actually made it there, you'd probably see them. It's not like they're imaginary, although some people might think that they're imaginary. I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to see it.
But they probably wouldn't be in a place where they would be easily just like met out on the street or anything like that. They're watching over the Earth Scar. And so I am here, I suppose you could call it a pilgrimage. Maybe to... I felt pulled here. And maybe my pilgrimage is to help keep watch over the place where worlds collide. Maybe that's why I was pulled here.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
yeah. So there's an ancestor that is watching and waiting, and just in case something is to happen, then it would be my duty to my tribe and to my ancestors to serve and to keep the balance.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't expecting that answer.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Most of the people here come for adventure and
wealth
running
and
away
wealth
from
and,
something.
or running from something. That's the big one. But running from something is the really big one.
Why would people run to a place where you have to run from everything to run away from something?
Listen, don't try to bring logic to this.
I mean, if you survive and get to a town, you're safe.
Are you?
Ish. Well, if I hear about anything along those lines, I'll let you know.
Good.
So.
I feel like being high up would be useful. But I don't know that those areas would be really easy to get to.
A lot of the mountains are very steep.
Which I'm okay with at some point, but I feel like if I'm going to be useful in this space to them, knowing the scar better would make me better equipped for that.
Knowing better how?
Well, if things get out of balance here where the worlds collide, I need to know a lot about the Earth scar so that I might be able to know when that's happening, one. So that I might be able to help keep the powers in balance because I know, like, what is actually happening to the area that I'm watching, guarding. The more information I have with my negative 2 intelligence, it seems like I would be more effective as a guardian.
It's never a bad thing to learn more about the world around you.
True.
So I guess before I tried to venture into the mountains to see if I can find them, I should probably know as much as I can. And maybe it's a little bit of a test, too. I have to be able to live that long.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Mervale was like, from the minute you said you wouldn't be able to see him, he's like, okay.
She
Yep.
is nuts.
Are you kidding me? I say things and they come true. I'm not gonna. I don't not believe the things I can't see. So. You know.
And honestly, that has probably just confirmed so much for her about everything that she's after.
Yep.
You might have already said, why are you here?
Well, there was something, and I still can't fully explain it, but there was something that drew me here as well. Something in the spirits of nature, I think. But I'm not 100% sure what it was. I just knew that there was a draw, something mysterious and powerful that brought me here.
Well, be careful with that. And I mean this genuinely. A lot of people attuned to nature sort of are drawn to the Earth scar, and not a lot of them make it out.
Well, it's where it becomes important who you surround yourself with.
True.
With good friends and strengths that complement each other, I think all of our odds of survival get better.
Are you part dragonborn?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
You ain't got no tail.
No tail.
I mean, not all of us do. Most of us do.
Well, sort of putting back from the table. Should we see what else is
That was
interesting around town?
yes.
I think
Let's move on.
this is the most relaxed day I've had in years.
Sure.
Yeah, certainly since I left Glassphere.
Or would be some other interesting places. DM?
So as you guys just sort of wander the streets, the sort of southern area on that side of the river is Mostly directed towards visitors to Jasper. It is also, you guys would pass by, it's number 19 on the map there, that is this huge complex that Mervale would know is the Merchants Guild of Jasper. So that whole area is sort of catering to merchants, out-of-towners, visitors. As you head north from there and sort of wander through the streets, it slowly becomes more of an industrial area. There are textile mills, there are workshops and places where they are producing goods of various kinds. Let me see my list here. So you've got places like Morris Furnishings, the Halley Mill, there's a printing press and paper maker. They're producing a lot of the general goods, especially more industrial scale, maybe some goods that they might be taking out of Jasper on caravans to trade at other places. You guys would have already seen when you were at the Conclave that north of that, up around the Manor Hill, is the wealthy part of town. Very fine. A lot of the older buildings that are still maintained are there. What you find that interests you depends what you're looking for.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Mm-hmm.
Copyright claim will get us if you continue.
I stopped.
Well, unless there's anything specific you guys are looking for.
I mean, I suspect we won't know what we need until the next.
You
the next time we have a job.
would notice there are an awful lot of bakeries. Not like on every street corner, but like in the little section of town you walk through, there's like 5 bakeries.
Do all
On
of
that
these
side of
places
town.
have bear claws?
I don't know. I haven't been to all of them before.
So why does it seem like bakeries are all over the place? Why are there so many bakeries?
I mean, grain is kind of our only resource when it comes to food.
Oh, well,
Other
okay, that
than
makes sense.
other than the occasional lamb or cow that we occasionally get from farmers for meat, grain is sort of our main food source.
And you have
You
a
can
bear
even
claw.
also,
I
like-
mean,
Has Mervale questioned and sought
Not
to
really.
understand?
I figured that's probably the closest
Sure.
answer you're gonna get.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose that makes sense.
Each of you make me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
11.
12.
Unnatural 1.
Okay. This does not occur to you.
Oh, certainly not.
Mervale, you would have already picked up on this. The thing that stands out to you, Tori, is that, so as you're sort of walking through, you pass, there's a bakery called the Cooling Rack. There's a bakery, you've been to Born and Bread. You've been to Whisked Biscuits. You pass by Buns of Steel. You pass by Given Cake. And the last one that you pass by is the only one that doesn't have some sort of pun. It's in the ritzier part of town, and it's just called Chittenden Bakery. So you don't know why, but that's the only other thing that stands out, is like every single one of these has some sort of pun as the name of the bakery.
That is... It's odd.
Some kind of requirement that the other folks were just there long enough that they were exempt from.
I don't know.
They got grandfathered in.
So why the bread puns for the bakery names?
You noticed that too.
Yeah.
You notice that.
I honestly have no idea.
You know, puns tend to flower out of nowhere.
All I know is that let's, for the sake of it, say we pass the non-pun one.
Yeah.
That's the only one that doesn't have a pun, and I don't know why.
Well,
Do you think we can get them to change their name?
I don't know why we need
I
to.
don't know why we would.
Why wouldn't we?
Because we're normal people.
So I look between the hobgoblin, the dragonborn,
Dragonborn.
and myself, and I know I'm not normal. So it's like we're about the least normal people around.
Yeah, but we're just normal citizens, not people who have authority to
Yeah,
force a bakery to change its name.
there is that.
I mean, I'm not saying we should force it. I just feel like this is a missed opportunity to have an all.
Unless it's the
Pun.
it's the perfect opportunity to have the only non-punned bakery in town.
Well, that's why we gotta ask why.
Do we?
Do we not?
Why not just have an air of mystery?
I mean, while the academic in me would love to have all of the answers, the realist in me knows we never can. So some things are just best left mysteries.
Miklaka is taking note of this for later so that she can return to the bakery and ask
Dragonborn
why.
just comes in. Why do you not have a pun?
Are you saying bun?
No, a pun. A pun. Fun? You want funnel cake?
I mean, yes, Bignol.
Like, of course I want funnel cake. And I want to know why you don't have puns.
Yeah, unless something specific stands out, I guess we'll spend the rest of the day just kind of wandering about.
Yeah.
Getting more familiar with this place that we're going to be calling home for a little bit.
As you guys are wandering late in the evening, about when you'd probably be wrapping up, there is a small, he's maybe 10 years old, maybe 11 years old. This boy comes running up to you. Wait, hey, do you know Owen?
Yes.
Yeah, we know Owen, yes.
Yes, we know Owen.
Okay, good. Are you, and he pulls out this little envelope. Are you... Turai, and Mirveli, and Mac?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I'll flip him a silver for his.
He catches it and stands there waiting.
Were you
Thank
supposed
you.
to wait for an answer?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna
What's it
open it up.
To whom it may concern.
Well, he named it.
At the recommendation of our employee, Owen Webb, we would like to extend an invitation to meet this evening with Benedict Morris to discuss a business opportunity. Signed, the Jasper Merchants Guild.
Do I know who Benedict Morris is?
You don't know him. You've never met him.
Have I heard of him?
You probably haven't heard of him. The only
Okay.
thing that stands out to you is there are probably like 4 or 5 businesses around town that have their Morris's something. There's like
Okay.
Morris's Furnishings, Morris's General Goods. It's
Okay.
name you see around a lot.
So it's to meet Benedict Morris.
To whom it may concern.
You can.
For a job for the Merchants Guild?
Perhaps.
I assume we're going to say yes to whatever this is.
Well, I suppose we should find out first.
Yeah. Yes. So thank you for delivering the message, and you can tell Owen that yes, we will attend the meeting.
Who's Owen?
Who gave you the message?
Mr. Morris?
Oh, you can tell Mr. Morris that we will attend the meeting.
Okay, great. Be at the Merchants Guild at 8 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. And he turns around and he runs off.
He asked if we knew Owen. He wasn't from Owen.
I think he was told to find people who worked with Owen.
Yes.
And then
Those-
immediately forgot who Owen was as soon as he figured that part out.
That's okay.
Well, he probably doesn't know who Owen is.
Probably
He
not.
was just asked to find people who
Knew
knew
Owen.
Owen.
Exactly.
and had matched our descriptions, and I mean we are fairly distinct, so that wasn't hard.
And
Yeah.
Ravelli's not a bad first shot at that pronunciation.
That's not bad.
Could have been better, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah. So we have an 8:00 appointment. It seems.
Yeah. Well, by the time we get there, it should be around 8-ish, so.
So let's head that direction then.
You have enough time if you'd like. You can stop back by the Oak and Tap and freshen up, grab anything that you feel like you may need.
Oh, true.
Sure.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing. I need to see if there is some sort of before we
Yeah.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see if we can find like a portable something that I can keep George in so that he doesn't just run loose.
Oh.
Like a portable carrier of some kind.
I need a cat carrier.
Maybe I don't know where you would find something like that.
Is there?
There's a couple of carpentry places.
There's a couple of carpentry places. If there's a weaver
Wait, hold on
of
a
some
second.
kind.
When back in Urzin's place,
Mhm.
you said a wire basket.
Mhm.
How big a wire basket?
That's. You're right. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go back to Urzin's real quick. I need to purchase that basket. I think. Did it have a top? I don't remember. Did it have a top?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. That's that's exactly what I need.
Yeah.
So we'll go do that. Hopefully he's still here. I'm sure.
So as you stick your head in, Urzin is actually busy finishing up a transaction with someone who's buying the blade to the plowshare.
Oh, nice. All right, so we'll wait for him to finish up. I'll look around, make sure I snag the basket and sort of take it over to him.
So he finishes up and Urzin looks and says, "Back already?"
I just realized I need this for my friend, my feathered friend here. Something to keep him from running amok.
Fair. And to cook.
And-
And he says,
Looking at that, and it's like there's not enough meat on that.
well, we say 3 gold.
Done. Thank you, sir.
This thing's gonna kill us one day.
So I'll pay him the fee and set George in. No, what sort of like so it's a wire basket. How close is like the weave on the bottom?
Pretty close.
Pretty close. Okay. It's just short term, and I'll set George in it, close it up. It's like okay. We can go freshen up a bit and then head over to Mr. Morris's.
Okay.
I will also procure some meats for the bird
Sure.
thing.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll like it.
Couple silver pieces, you can get some dried meat.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't even thought about that. I'm so sorry, George.
For bird.
You need to talk to the bird, right?
I know. I'm not sure that I do yet.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know
if
as I've been. So I've been talking to him all
Okay,
day.
sure.
But one of the features of my
Uh-huh.
is speech of the woods.
Uh-huh.
So He's been understanding everything I've said.
What does Speech of the Wits do?
So first off, you learn to speak, read, and write Sylvan.
Uh-huh.
In addition, beasts can understand your speech, and you gain the ability to decipher their noises and motions.
Okay.
Most beasts lack the intelligence to convey or understand sophisticated concepts, but a friendly beast could relay what it has seen or heard in the recent past. This ability does not grant you friendship with beasts, though you can combine this ability with gifts to curry favor with them, as you would with any non-player character.
Gifts. Yay.
Uh-huh.
So far, George has not seemed to have anything to say back.
I mean, he is all of 1 day old.
Yes, he is.
So, but I'm hopeful that, by speaking to him, and it's
Sure.
it hasn't even occurred to Tori, but as Keith, it's like I'm speaking to him to form that bond.
Sure.
So,
And I coo over him a lot. He probably doesn't care as much. But
so back to the Oak and Tap to freshen up, and then heading to the Merchants Guild.
well, while we freshen up, I'm probably gonna just knowing how some birds do it, I'm gonna chew on some of the dried meat and take a gloved hand and offer it to.
So, George will kind of sniff it, and then he pecks at it.
Oh.
And as he does so, there's some venom that comes off his beak onto it, and the meat begins to petrify, and a little piece of your glove begins to petrify.
Whoa.
Oh,
And then he-
That's right.
Swallows the petrified meat whole.
I wondered about that.
They eat rocks.
They eat rocks.
Yeah,
Not rocks.
Not
Oh.
rocks. No.
Oh, actual stones.
Yeah.
Okay.
They petrify their food first.
Ah. Okay.
That's why then when they attack us, they turn us to stone.
I don't need to first chew this then.
No.
Okay. So then I'll just just hand him little and immediately let go before he has a chance to make any contact with it.
What was that, Mac? What was that, Mac? I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
So first off, don't feed it without gloves.
Okay.
There are several splotches of petrified glove now.
Second off, it's gonna turn its food into stone before it eats it. So you don't really need to do the whole thing of chewing it and then partially, making it soft for it.
It wouldn't even have occurred to me to try that.
Oh yeah, me neither. Of course not. I'm just saying, just in case you thought maybe that was how it worked.
Oh, well, okay. Good to know.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I like Mac.
That's a character.
Yep.
Oh, she's real derpy.
All right, so heading off
All right.
to...
You guys head over to the Merchants Guild. This is the first time for all of you that you've ever been inside the Merchants Guild.
Okay.
It has, as you step up to the building, it's this large building. There's 2 wings. It looks like it's maybe 2 or 3 stories tall. Big, giant, double doors. Looks like it's made of some sort of foreign, exotic wood. As you guys step up and swing the doors open, it smells like sandalwood and cedar. Stepping inside, it is very luxurious. We're talking marble tiled floor, marble pillars. There's incense in the room. Everything is very high quality.
Now, have I seen any marble anywhere in the... So they brought
They brought it with
marble
them.
into the Earthscar. It's like,
Or found it somewhere else. But
Right.
yeah, nothing right around Jasper is
is marble. Got it.
Yep.
that you've seen.
Okay.
As you step in, it's designed as sort of like a lobby area, and it feels... It's hard to tell if this is supposed to be more like of a lounging sort of space, or if this is a business space. It sort of blends the two together.
Gotcha.
So there's lots of little sections that, right in the atrium, that are set up with like sort of secluded tables and other things. There's bookcases. There's a few people milling around. And as you step in, there's a major domo that comes over. How may we assist you?
Yes, we've been asked to meet with Mr. Benedict Morris.
Ah, Mr. Morris's party. Please, follow me. He leads you through the atrium, down into one of the wings. And again, same walnut paneled, walls. Like, it's very fancy. Fancier. It's even fancier than the fanciest place you've been so far, which is Frederick's Manor. This is on a whole nother level. This is, for those of you from, well, I guess only you, this is like actual wealth.
Gotcha.
Not just for the Earthscar, but this competes with other more metropolitan areas. Okay. They lead you into a small drawing room, and they open the door, and sitting in a chair at a small table is a man, late 60s maybe, silver hair. He's wearing some spectacles. He's dressed in a sort of, he has like a waistcoat on and very fine dress, not quite as nice as the surroundings. And he is sitting at a table reading through some papers, and the majordomo knocks, opens it, and says, your guests have arrived, Mr. Morris. And he looks up and says, good. Please, have a seat. And there have been 5 seats arranged.
Okay.
And he sort of sits up. That will be all, thank you.
All right.
Each of you sinks into a very, very plush armchair.
This place seems fancier than any place Mac has been, so she is equally scared to touch anything here as she was in the alchemist's office.
Yep.
So she's got her tail, and she's just like trying to stay somewhat small to try to not hit anything that could be.
Benedict stands up and steps over to a small little counter. He says, tea or coffee? Something stronger, perhaps?
Tea would be fine.
He takes a small pot and begins pouring tea and looks at each of you.
Yes, please.
I like strong things.
Pours 2 cups of tea, sets it down. Cream and sugar?
Sure.
Pours some cream in, and he brings each of you over a little cup of tea, and then he goes back to the cabinet and opens it and pulls out a bottle of some sort of liquid. It's a dark burgundy color. Pops the cork and pours it into a small glass, corks it, puts it back, hands it to you, sits down. Thank you.
Your tongue immediately burns off.
He has given you brandy.
Oh yeah.
He sits back down in his seat, crosses one leg, and says, "Thank you for joining me. You come with our employee Owen Webb's recommendation."
Yes, he was. Sorry. Yes, he is quite good at his job.
He is. He is one of our best caravan masters, which means his recommendation goes a long way. He mentioned that you may be particularly suited for a job opportunity that we have. We, the Merchants Guild, would like to offer to hire you as contractors to go to our mine in Kirkwall and help them deal with a kobold problem they've been having in the area.
Kobold problem? Where's the mine?
Kirkwall.
If I'm not mistaken, that's just west of here, right?
Yes, a few days west.
We met those dwarves coming into town from there when we were heading out the last time.
Yes, I assume we met on our travels the last time we were out of town. We came across a group coming from Kirkwall who said they were having issues.
Yes.
What sorts of problems are they having beyond just the generic kobold problems?
Well, about a month ago, we began getting reports from the Kirkwall miners that they had encountered kobolds in some of the newer and less explored sections of our mine. About a week later, ore shipments began to be waylaid, we believe, by kobolds as they were traveling from Kirkwall south to the road. As such, we began having to send our shipments in smaller, more well-guarded packages, and even then they have encountered some difficulty. Encountering kobolds in the area is not entirely uncommon, but we have not seen them in these numbers, nor have they been this persistent before.
Yes, we ran into some kobolds along the caravan road just south of Kirkwall, so that's unsurprising.
Exactly. What was that beast that they had with them?
What was it called? Drangolin.
Yes. Have there been any reports of Drangolin with the kobolds?
I do not know. I myself have not been privy to all the details of such reports. We have requested that the governor send his constable. He has dispatched the sheriff, and at the sheriff's recommendation, we are hiring more skilled laborers, as it were, to help address the problem.
Understood. How many others have you sent that direction?
We contracted another group about a week, 4 or 5 days ago now at this point. They have already left to head to Kirkwall, and then I am meeting with another group here in the next few days to also see about sending them.
Are that extensive then?
From what we have been told, yes, it seems that it will require more manpower than is currently available.
How are kobolds are generally just perceived as pests here? They're not like sentient sapient.
Generally, yes. For the most part, you occasionally run into kobolds in that area, but usually they run off fairly easily. They tend to avoid confrontation where they can. This is the first time we have dealt with them being persistent, and our miners have not been able to simply run them off. They've been persistently maintaining themselves, and we've never had them be so aggressive as to seek to waylay our ore.
And it does seem to be the ore that they're after?
We believe so. There are not very many other shipments that come from Kirkwall. Kirkwall itself, other than in the mine, has been fairly safe, but it is an old dwarven fort that is built in, so it is fairly defensible.
And that's old compared to the mines you guys are working now, right? Or is it part of the same system?
It is part of the same system.
Are there areas that you have exhausted the resources in mining already? Caves that have...
I am not at liberty to disclose that information.
Trade secrets.
But it seems like that's not where they're coming from.
They have been encountered in the mines and in some of the...
No, I meant in the non...
Correct.
Cleared out. They haven't been in the cleared out spots of the mines.
They have encroached into some spots, but so far they have not reclaimed any.
Deciding whether Mac would be smart enough to tie this together.
Would I have any knowledge of why kobolds might be going after ore?
Make me a nature check.
I don't think Mervale would know anything about kobolds other than the family that's in other than the family that is in Jasper.
Mm-hmm.
The Spade family. Their ancestors built the sewer
16.
system underneath
Underneath
underneath Jasper, and they just never left.
16.
I mean, kobolds are known to be crafty, and they can be rather ingenious. So it's not unheard of for them to be smelting and crafting, forging their own implements. But you don't know why it would. You don't know why the ore itself would specifically be
A draw.
of draw other than for that.
Yeah. Also, kobolds aren't well known for wearing armor.
Right.
Considering the ones we encountered weren't wearing armor or were wearing like leather straps.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my brain is like, well, clearly we're taking their house, so like we need to relocate them if you're gonna keep taking the ore. But I don't think Mac would think that anyway. I'm not sure that she would know anything about kobolds. Well, I mean, she knows about land animals because she's been curious, but I don't know if that
kobolds
qualifies.
are not uncommon in stories. There are none on the islands you are from, but there are older stories about how kobolds often worshipped dragons and were sort of kind of a nuisance, but also kind of accepted as sort of like a distantly related cousin of Dragonborn.
Oh, you're gonna give me a moral conundrum.
That being said, the reality of it is also like they are considered uncivilized. They have not created their own civilizations, as it were. They seem to just operate in loose tribes and bands, and they are very clever and crafty. They also usually are not. They'd rather run from a fight than actually fight. So the only way that you're gonna, they're a nuisance because you don't realize they're there, but usually, when faced with resistance, they don't stick around. The only times they're gonna really put up a fight is if they don't, like, they're backed into a corner and don't have a choice. They are a flight, not a fight type of people, generally.
We just need to have enough presence to scare them all away at once. Or something. Okay.
So, what, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of payment would we looking at?
We are prepared to offer you 1 gold piece per day for as long as it takes to solve this problem. You will be working under the direction of Mr. Haderbarker and... hang on, I'm sure I have it here somewhere. And under the direction of the mine foreman, Kare Stenbach.
Under Barker.
So we will offer you 1 gold piece per day and a 10 gold piece payment up front. We would ask that you leave out to arrive at Kirkwall within the next week.
What's the foreman's name?
Kare Stenbach.
I don't know about the rest of my companions, but I feel that that's reasonable. Is that 1 gold per person?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we were planning on utilizing the market tomorrow, perhaps get some supplies and do some trade, and then perhaps the next day or the day after that we can head off to Kirkwall.
That would be acceptable to us.
Would you finance our supplies for the trip?
That would be the purpose of our down payment. As
Of
it
the
were.
10 gold.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yes.
Well, if you're amenable to it, and he will pull out a paper and unfold it and pass it over. He passes you a contract with a quill. We would ask that you keep confidential, once you return, any information about the layout or well-being of the mine. And of course, you leave any property recovered from the kobolds that would be property of Kirkwall or the Merchants Guild is returned to us.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Why would the mine be unwell?
Pardon?
That's
In order to attract investors for our mine, it is important that people believe that it is reliable and still holds value. So, simply for our own protection, we would ask that you do not share with outsiders your own unskilled opinion of our mine.
Okay.
that's fair.
And this is more for. Will we be able to discuss with the mine? Is it mine director or mine manager?
The foreman.
With the foreman on anything dispute-wise, if it's part of the mining companies or not.
Yes. They will be able to fill you in on all of that. We mostly just ask that you do not return and spread gossip about our wealth or lack thereof when you return.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know anybody to gossip to anyway, but yeah.
There are those who may seek you out for insider information.
Oh. Not violent somebody's, right?
No. Just anyone seeking to gain an advantage over us in negotiations.
Good. Because if they're violent somebody's, that's not going to go well.
I should think not. And he will ensure that each of you signs the contract.
There is one other member of our party. We'll have to.
Yes, I believe that we have dispatched a courier to discuss terms with them. They were
Good.
indisposed, as I understand it.
Yes.
I hope the courier is not easily embarrassed.
Or seduced.
Or
I mean,
C'est la vie.
c'est la vie. C'est la vie, c'est le monde, c'est le petit monde.
Hee 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 ho ho ho.
Well then, I believe that concludes our business. I do have to clarify, this in no way, shape, or form makes you an official or unofficial member of the Jasper Merchants Guild. You are simply contractors who have been hired out for this specific job.
Mm-hmm.
But with the formality out of the way, it is time for me to retire. So he will stand up.
You look so young.
Thank you. Please enjoy your drinks, and thank you for your services.
Thank you for the
We'll head out of the
hospitality.
thank you for your time, sir.
Good
So
brandy.
wait until he leaves.
Yep,
It's
there's a
like-
soft click as he closes the door behind him.
So, I'm not the only one who is thinking to himself that he wouldn't have made a big deal out of not revealing how poorly the mine was going if it was going well,
Oh, absolutely.
which makes me question again why the kobolds are after the ore that they're bringing out.
If somebody took my living room wall, I'd want it back too.
Yeah.
Well, it also, well, it also could be that mayhaps the more profitable section of the mine has been taken over by the kobolds. And I'm not one to know the ins and outs of kobolds,
Mhm.
so I can't
Nor am
honestly
I.
say why they would try for it. But
Mhm.
I don't think we need to worry too much about that. I think we're just gonna go in there and deal with some kobolds.
I suspect we'll go in and deal with some kobolds, but
Let's try and actually deal with some kobolds.
I think there's more to this than we've
Probably.
been told.
Maybe.
But if we can actually just, encourage them to leave, I think that would be a good way to go. I mean, they're smart little boogers. It would be like weird to.
I mean, didn't you try to negotiate them the first time we met?
Well, not all kobolds are the same.
I'll agree with that, but I think these ones more are savage.
How many people have said that about you in your lifetime?
Quite a few.
There you go. We'll try, right?
Sure, we can try.
I do know the last group of kobolds we ran across was shoot arrows first, ask questions
Yeah, we
and
did
talk
get
later.
ambushed by them.
So
Which is weird for them, right? So.
it was my first and so far only interaction with kobolds. So I don't know. For my experience, the normal is shoot arrows first, ask questions later.
I thought they generally avoid conflict.
That's what we've been told. That's what we were just told. But I don't. Based on what I have experience with, that is not the case. I am willing to be proven wrong.
I feel like that part's an important part.
Yeah, that is the most important part of being an academic.
And
So I'll finish the tea.
Mhm.
All right. I suppose we've got
The rest of the evening.
the rest of the evening. I suspect if we're going to be gearing up at the market tomorrow, we should probably make an early night of it. I don't know what time does the market open?
Well, people start setting up about the time dawn arises.
Okay.
But festivities, the whole of it usually starts big bustling around noonish.
Okay.
But if you definitely want to get something,
Earlier
or-
is better.
earlier is better if you are looking for the more unique. The later on in the day, more people will show up, and it will get busier.
I'd
But
say early's probably good then, because I don't know what there is to know what I should want as far as what's unique.
Yes.
I guess we will.
As you exit the drawing room, the major domo is waiting with a small tray that has 3 pouches on it. He proffers them to you as you leave.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And it's 10 gold.
10 gold pieces each.
Very, very well.
technically, I have enough for that sword now, but I will.
I mean, if we have a week before we at least need to head off, you can at least go talk to Erzin tomorrow and see how long it will take for him to make it.
Sure, that's a good idea. By now, he should be home and resting.
Right.
Yeah,
but we can
yeah,
check with.
we can check with him.
He will probably be out tomorrow showing his wares, I would assume.
Yay.
If not, we can always go check on him at some point during tomorrow.
That
See if
sounds
he's
like a
willing
good
to
idea.
make you a sword.
That would be so neat to have an Erzin sword.
It would. Quite unique.
Yeah.
Once we kind of get to the crossroads, I'll sort of be like, well, I will see you all tomorrow. I'll
Indeed.
try and get up early enough to see you all, but I shall bid you both a good night.
Sleep well, my friend.
Nighty night.
Um,
I will start heading towards Mistress Locke's place.
Okay.
So I will offer Mac my arm, and we will head off towards the Oaken Tap.
She'll be really confused about this for just a second, because like that has probably never happened to her before.
And I think, although it's a little early, I think this will be a good place to leave it. So
All right.
hopefully
we
next
have-
time we have
so
the
we
full
can have
house.
the full house next
tomorrow,
time.
or not for tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
in the game,
wow.
but for
Yeah,
next
for-
time we
yeah,
play
2 weeks.
IRL.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat more laid back episode of the Jasper campaign. Had some stuff to do. I think some connections
Yeah.
were made. That was a really nice, deep conversation that we had there.
People think I'm crazy now.
But fun stuff.
I don't know if it's crazy. I mean, it's a little far-fetched, but you also have to remember Mervale works in the far-fetched in his storytelling. So
That's true.
maybe from what you have heard or something like that, where there's a story, there is kernels of truth.
Right. So we will be back next week or we are planning to be back next week with the Valley campaign. Thank you. The word just flew right out of my head.
Word, truly amazing.
But we are planning to be back next week with the Valley campaign. Be sure that you tune in for that. If you want to catch up on this or any of the other episodes of this campaign or the Valley campaign, you can go out to our YouTube channel. We've discussed a little bit some of the extra stuff you might find that's out there. Be sure you look up the Braden Miss episodes from this year. I thought they were fantastic and excellent, as we discussed earlier. But everything that we do does wind up on YouTube. If you haven't already, be sure you hit like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, and you will always know when new content gets uploaded. You can also keep tabs on our Discord server. We try to let you guys know what the schedule is going to be in any given week. If something happens that causes us to need to miss an episode for whatever reason, we will let you guys know in the schedule channel there on that Discord server. For the time being, we have made no plans to leave that platform, but keep tabs.
We are still trying to figure it out.
Still trying to figure out what recent changes over there mean for us. We will let you guys know one way or the other if we're going to keep using it or if you need to find someplace else. But we'll let you guys know. Until then, until we make that decision, we're sharing the broadcasting schedule there in real time so that you know if we have to not play for whatever reason. I think that's going to do
I
it.
think that should be it.
We will see you guys next week.
There's your Griffey on if you want to write.
Until then.
Grab your bats and grab your balls.
And if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a glass house. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And stick with us while we go and raid Griffey.
Yeah.